Today, I'll be talking about the AK47, an OG but yet pretty popular assault rifle in COD Mobile. Not too long ago, back in late Season 12, it received some changes and it has a magazine that increases its fire rate, which is awesome honestly. This weapon has been slowly growing its name within Legendary rank, and to be fair, this weapon has the capability to be up there in terms of a really good post-up and an aggressive assault rifle. Only a small percentage of people who watch my videos are actually subscribed. If you end up enjoying this video, consider subscribing and you can always change your mind. The AK-47 is a 4-shot weapon that relies on extremely good aim and accuracy. If you're using this weapon against enemies, you have to be incredibly smart and take gunfights that benefit your position within whatever map and game mode you are playing. This is a very deadly assault rifle in the right user, and I'm going to tell you exactly how to play and perform with the AK-47 along with the best gunsmith build for it as well. So starting off, let's go ahead and talk a little bit about the AK-47. It has moderate versatility, meaning that it's somewhat versatile in terms of the short, medium, and long range department, but there are boundaries in which you cannot like extort with the weapon, meaning you can't, grow advantageously, with it when it comes to like, for example, like increasing like the long range turn benefits, and like if you were to use this as a medium range gun, there are some limitations when you do the gunsmith build for it. In terms of its, it's great for short range and medium range and long range gunfights, don't get me wrong. In all those three departments, it is great, but there are boundaries in which you have to follow. Moderate mobility. Its mobility is ranked 5th in terms of its other competitors. I mean, this is a pretty heavy assault rifle considering the fact that it is an AK-47. The ADS speed is a little bit on the lower end of the spectrum, but not too incredibly slow. It has super high accuracy. The iron sights are very good, and I would not recommend putting a red dot or any sight. It's a waste of an attachment slot. It has unfortunately low control, meaning that it has a lot of vertical recoil. But that's basically it. I mean, you can master the vertical recoil within a couple of games or so. It's literally just pulling down on your screen. The horizontal recoil on this weapon is literally non-existent, and if there is, it's mitigated by some of the attachments that we will be putting on the gun today. It has extremely fast fire, well, not extremely fast fire rate, but it has pretty quick fire rate, and it can be increased with the 545 fast caliber magazine, and the damage is honestly incredible. Like I said, this weapon is just going to melt your enemies. It's one of the best in terms of damage, but like I said, this weapon, even though it has really good damage, it wasn't in, like I said, my top 5 best damage videos, because like I said, those assault rifles and those in that video are clearly superiors to this weapon. But this weapon does have the capability, and let's say next season, if some of these weapons do get nerfed, to be a powerhouse when it comes to the damage department. Let's go ahead and dive right into the playstyle of this weapon. I know you guys are a little bit curious on how to play with this weapon. So first of all, you want to be aggressive and semi-rush, meaning you want to start slow at first, right? You want to build, it's kind of like a build-up process with this weapon, along with, like, let's say, for example, the ASM-10. You want to get kills, and then you want to keep progressing through the game forward and forward and forward, take advantage of, head glitches, and basically repositioning every time. Slide and jump in gunfights, and I will also suggest proning with this weapon as well. It melts incredibly quickly. I don't know why, but there's something about these 3-shot to 4-shot weapons that when you prone, you get the most huge advantage in the game. I just don't know why, but just do it, trust me. Position yourself close to the enemy and kind of moderately far as well when you keep getting up front and personal. Keep repositioning after every kill. You guys know this. I tell you guys every single time. Always reload after every kill, right? You want to keep repositioning, always reloading, and most importantly, always be deadly and silent. I mean, that's what it is. Take advantage of every small to big part of the map, especially head glitches. Cautiously avoid taking extreme long-range gunfights with this weapon, like, for example, crossfire distances, of course. A great piece of advice for adventurous players who love taking long-range gunfights: make sure to tap fire and approach the gunfight with patience, as always, right? Just make sure that when you guys are doing that, you guys are repositioning, doing all those things, because like I said, this assault rifle is I would say it's very hard to play with. It's one of those high skill gap weapons in the game, and you sort of want to be that type of player who's going to make those challenges and make those distances and gain ground within the game. And like I said before, it's very, very difficult to do that with this type of weapon. So definitely get used to it, play a couple games with it, hop into a couple pub matches, really get used to the movement and used to the power of the gun. Let's go ahead now and talk about the gunsmith build for the AK-47. I recommend the OWC Marksman Barrel, the OWC Laser Tactical, the Ranger foregrip, 545 fast caliber ammo, and stippled grip tape. Now keep in mind, the 545 caliber ammo is going to increase the fire rate, so it's going to make it a little bit less in terms of its utility in the long range department. So keep in mind, this is a very good build for long to medium to short range, but more tailored to the medium to short range gun fights. Okay. So yeah, anyways guys, so here's going to be the ranked loadout for the AK47 I used in today's video. Feel free to try out this loadout in ranked and let me know how it did for you. If you guys enjoyed today's video, let me know in the comment section down below which tip helped you the most. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel.
Trap, get racks every day. She fuck with me now, I told her to lay. My hook in the water, she liking my babe. Ain't saving a hoe, I don't wear a cave. You beef with me, don't think you ever safe. I hop in the foreign and drive like a race. We sipping the Henny, I don't need a chase. We dodging the feds and catching no case. I stay in the trap, get racks every day. She fuck with me now, I told her to lay. My hook in the water, she liking my babe. Ain't saving a